What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is Thanksgiving time, which means we are about to indulge in an abundance of food. So in today's video, I'm going to hook up 4 Thanksgiving sides, and honestly, you don't even have to eat these at Thanksgiving, but it just tastes that much better when it is paired with a turkey and cranberry sauce and gravy, rolls, all the things. So today, we're hooking up mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, candied sweet potatoes, and herbed bread pudding. It is so hard for me to remember that list. Okay, so we're gonna start with the thing that's going to take the longest, and that is the sweet potatoes. I don't like boiling sweet potatoes because they just taste too watery to me, so I like to put them in the oven. Roasting them in the oven makes them so nice and sweet, like even sweeter. They get kind of caramelized, and I'm here for it. So, here we go. All right, guys, so no hurt feelings, but I do have to stab you, okay? You're gonna make a lot of people happy on Thanksgiving Day. We really appreciate your service. I love you. Two of the recipes I'm making today require onions and bacon, so I'm gonna knock both of those out right now and make my life a little bit easier. It is time to make one of the most delicious sides, and that is mashed potatoes. And let me tell you guys, my family goes so hard on mashed potatoes. So to satisfy everyone's palate, we are going in with 15 pounds of mashed potatoes. Look at the carnage, you guys. Look at the carnage. These little babies just took a bath. I'm peeling them. I'm going to dice them, throw them in the pot to boil, and then it's time to go to work. To make our mashed potatoes sing and dance, we're going in with 2 sticks of butter, 1 pack of cream cheese, and 32 ounces of heavy cream. 32 ounces. Remember, we have 15 pounds of potatoes. To that, you're also going to add salt and pepper to taste, and you're going to marry everything together and make it oh so delicious. So you guys are going to see that when I go in to mix everything, I start off by hand with a potato masher, and then I go in with my hand mixer because that just makes everything that much smoother. It's time for that good stuff, you guys, the herbed bread pudding. So I have 2 loaves of Italian bread. I'm gonna dice it all up into 1 to 2 inch cubes, throw it all on a cookie sheet, put it in the oven to let it get nice and golden. Just a little bit of that golden color, and this is really gonna help when we start putting everything together. While these babies are in the oven getting nice and toasted, I'm going to put some bacon grease in the pan. I'm going to add half of my onion, 1 Honeycrisp apple that has been peeled and diced. I'm going to add salt, pepper to taste, and some herbs. And the herbs I'm using today are thyme, rosemary, and sage, some of my absolute favorites. I'm also going to add half of the bacon I cooked and about a cup of white wine and mix everything together. And this is what's going to go into our bread pudding to make it oh so savory and delicious. I also have a measuring cup where I have added chicken stock, 6 eggs, and some heavy cream. All of that has been blended together, and then I'm going to pour that over the entire batch of the bread cubes and put it all together, mix it by hand, marry it. Oh my God, the love. And this is what's going to make it turn into that delicious bread pudding. It's time to get going with the green bean casserole, which is definitely one of my favorites. So I am cooking 4 pounds of green beans, and once that is nice and cooked, I am going into the same pot and adding some of the reserved bacon grease from earlier, the mushrooms, and half of the onion. I'm going to cook this down until all of the liquid that's been released from the mushrooms has evaporated, because you definitely don't want this to be watery. When that's all done, I'm going to add some ground pepper, the bacon, and I'm going to stir everything together with a heaping tablespoon of flour. And all of that is going to get stirred for a couple of minutes until the flour is dissolved. You definitely do not want this to taste like flour. It will be disgusting. So after a couple of minutes of stirring that flour in, I'm going to add some chicken stock and some heavy cream and let that come to a boil. And that is what's going to create our cream of mushroom soup that's going to go in the green bean casserole. And oh my gosh, you guys, it tastes so ridiculously amazing. With the cream of mushroom soup finally done, it's time to add our cooked green beans back in, toss in the French fried onions, and create the most beautiful union ever. It is always sweet potato season in my world. So to make our candied sweet potatoes, I have all of the sweet potatoes pulled out of the oven and slightly cooled. I'm peeling everyone, throwing them in a bowl, and to that I'm going to add melted butter, some brown sugar, nutmeg, cinnamon, give all of that a nice good mash. And then to that I'm going to add some light coconut milk, which I'm using in place of some heavy cream, and I'm going to whip all of that together. And then of course, because I have worked so hard, you guys, I definitely think I should steal a taste, don't you? Dun, 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 dun. Here it is, you guys, the big reveal. I have worked so hard to put all of these dishes together, and let me tell you what, it has been so worth it. So the mashed potatoes, the amazing herbed bread pudding, which, oh my God, I die for this stuff. The green bean casserole and the candied sweet potatoes, all of it comes together. And really what makes it so delicious is family and love and all the happiness, the laughter. It's not the food. It's all the people that make it so good. So let me recap for you what we have today, which is going to be for our Thanksgiving dinner. We have an herbed bread pudding that is courtesy of the Barefoot Contessa herself. Then we have the candied sweet potatoes. They're so good, you guys. These things hit every single time. Next up, we have traditional mashed potatoes. Traditional in that they have like butter, heavy cream, salt, pepper. And then the little thing that pushes it right over the edge, as you guys saw, is the cream cheese. The cream cheese is what really puts this thing over the edge and just, oh my God, takes you to the stars. And then the green bean casserole. We made the mushroom soup ourselves. The cream of mushroom soup, we made it ourselves. Can you get it from the can and put it in? Hell yes. For me, I really wanted to go, I wanted to try it on my own and make the mushroom soup, and I did, and I'm so proud of the end result. And oh my God, I cannot wait to have this stuff. This is for tomorrow's dinner, for Thanksgiving dinner. So this stuff is not going in the oven tonight. This stuff is going to cool. We're gonna put it in the refrigerator, and tomorrow, a couple hours before Thanksgiving dinner, I'm going to throw everything in the oven on low and let it just heat up, and it's gonna be so good. On top of the sweet potatoes, I'm going to put the candied pecans. So make sure you guys tune in for the after Thanksgiving video, and you will see what everything looks like. So the sweet potatoes will have some candied pecans on top, and the green bean casserole will have the French fried onions on top, and everything is going to be amazing. Oh my god. What's your favorite?
Of course.
I had a feeling.
What's your favorite?
All of it.
No.
I'm so exhausted. But this was so worth it. And tomorrow when we get together with our family, it's just going to be incredible to share all of this with everybody and all of the love that went into it, because that's what it's all about. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, you subscribe, and you click that notification bell, because all of that really supports my channel. And make sure you check out this video right here, which is just another little treat for you guys. Bye guys.
Peace. No, I was like, take this fork right back out the water.
Yum.